Good morning. Happy Saturday. I always think it's going to be so much brighter or look so much brighter when I come out here on the porch. I'm super excited that it looks like it's going to be sunny skies here today. Um, but I guess I'm a little too excited. The sun's not out that strong yet. Let's see if get the light better over here. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's early, but I'm kind of an early bird. Let's see if we get the light any better. Let's see. Guess that's not much better, is it? Well, I am going to keep talking and maybe the sun will actually cooperate. I have not checked the weather for the rest of the country. Hey, Scott, good morning. How are you? I don't, where are you? I have no idea what time it is where you are. I'm not sure where you are. But thanks for coming in. I have to go. No, I'm just going to say that's on my list of things to do to go check that box. I have the informed delivery on the box, so I check it every day to see if anything is on its way. And nothing has come up yet, but I'll still go by the box and see. 616, but when I see, oh, that's sweet. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, buddy. I need it today. Yeah, I like to do these early Saturday mornings, just to kind of, before I get going and doing, oh, you are? Okay, I will turn it on. Can I ask how your mood is today on this lovely Saturday? My mood is really good. Thanks for asking. I It's been kind of a rough week. Oh my gosh, the diva of the seas is in my live chat. Good morning, Stephanie. How are you? Greetings from Voyager of the Seas. Alisa, glad I could make one of your lives. Thank you so much. Wow, I've got like superstars in here today. I got Stephanie. I got Scott. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I never know. I just kind of like, of course, I'm on that climb, trying to get to monetization, trying to get, I like the dancing, trying to get my subscribers up and my my watch hours up so I can, make that next step. So I just get on sometimes and start talking and see who's going to be on. Thank you. Hey, sis, thank you for always supporting. Headed to perform on the Wonders of the Seas this week. Stephanie, I know you're going to kill it. I know you're going to kill it. I cannot wait. I have got to get my cruise schedules down and coordinated because I've got to see you perform live one of these days pretty soon. I'm booked on the Wonder not until October. So maybe you'll get to go back, but I know that's not your current contract. Good morning. And keep going with your channel. You got this. Oh, thank you so much. I really am having fun with it. They tell you not to watch the numbers, and I'm trying not to watch the numbers, but at the same time, it's a little bit of work involved too. So you do need that little positive reinforcement to keep going. Fingers crossed. I hope they have me back. They will. They will. You got this. And I know that I've commented on your on your videos too, with the about the new wardrobe you have going for the your new show, looking amazing. You know how people shop all these different online retailers, and everybody finds different things, but I don't see that. So great job, great job. Yes, you got this. Keep going, and thank you, Controversial Cruising. Thank you, thank you. Have a, excuse me. Have a great day. Have a great cruise. Great show. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Followed by Diva. Oh wait, your profile picture is stunning. Oh yes, she has an amazing voice. Very. You know, they used to say, you know, you can sing the phone book. You can sing anything. You've got such a range, and it's really nice, very nice, and fun. She makes the shows very fun. So, anyway, one of these days we're gonna get to go and see you live in person. But I was just sort of, I'm in the mode where it's not quite. Gotta head to the airport. Thanks for the follow. Love you. Love you too. Stay tuned for the new backstage. Okay, absolutely. Oh, look, you guys are filling up my day here. I gotta catch Scott in a couple of hours. Now I gotta look for my backstage sea pass. Awesome. Safe travels. Yes, and best of luck. Have a great trip. Um, so Scott was asking how my mood was, and I started off by saying, you know, I don't know what the weather is where you guys are, but I am in Florida, but it's been, you know, it's been a little chilly, little bit of gray skies, and today is supposed to actually be a pretty sunny day and warm, like mid 70s. I know that's not the case for everybody across the country, but I'm very excited about it. And so I want to get out and about and try and soak up some sunshine, get some vitamin D in my system. Sorry, I'm not sure what's the best. I'm just trying to catch the light. Trying to catch the light. There we go. Um, get some vitamin C going. So you know, it's not quite that sunny, but I thought I'd put on some yellow. And oh my gosh, you guys are just you're gonna have me crying here in a minute. Now I got T Reach Travels, I had Diva of the Seas, I got Controversial Cruising, and now T Reach Travels. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I was starting to say, you know, I'm kind of wishing spring into existence. It's chilly, rainy, gloomy, and yes, in Scottsdale, believe it or not. Yep, it should be sunny and 70. We need some today. Exactly. Exactly. We need some sun. We need some sun. So I'm trying to move spring along here, and I know that spring breaks are going to start soon, so it's going to be busy. I'm based in Orlando, so it's going to be busy in the Orlando area between people coming down to the theme parks for spring break, or the beaches, or heading out to their cruise ports. Good morning, Marjorie. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Happy Saturday. And so I kind of I like to think that I have my bags always ready to go, but probably not. I'm sure there's things that I need to refresh in the old travel bag. So it made me think, like, what made me think about that is there stuff that people are starting to prep for? Are you going on spring break cruises? Are you just looking forward to a cruise in general? And what do you pack, or are you packing anything differently starting these days? Happy Saturday, Keisha. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I know it's a little bit early. It's a little bit early, Keisha, but you know how I do. I'm an early bird. I like to get up and start the day. So I was in Walmart a couple of, I don't know, I would say a couple of weeks ago, but it's probably right before Christmas now. And you know how they have the travel section, you know, the little travel size things that you pack in your bag. And maybe you all have seen this, but I had not seen this before. And so I picked one up, one of those pre-made travel size things, like the motion sickness stuff is a must as of late. Oh, was that not a problem for you before, Kiki? Yeah, that's definitely in my bag. That's always. And I actually, I'm sure you've heard me talk about that before. I get the prescription patch, and so I need to make sure I have enough ready for those trips. But yeah, I do that. I have the Dramamine. I do the C-bands. I've had the ginger gum. Somebody was talking about ginger chews. I've never tried those yet, but those would be okay for me just to like have for a moment. But I know that I need the patch. I need to keep the medicine in my system on an even level so that I'm not running running for that, running back to the cabin or looking in my purse for that Dramamine to take it again every 4 or 6 hours or whatever. I always have it, but rarely have to use it unless I do a catamaran excursion. But seas have been rough lately. Yeah, and now you guys just got off the Icon where I think you mentioned you didn't, because the ship is so big, you really didn't feel anything, or did you have a moment where you were kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? Um, but anyway, so I was looking in the travel section, and I don't usually get the pre-made packages of travel size items just because there's not usually products that I use. Now everybody has their own special things, their own soap, their own shampoos and conditioners and that kind of thing. But sometimes it's also every product in that is not going to be right for me or right for you. So I was pretty happy to see this, and I don't know if you guys have already or used this as well, but this one had some Palmer's and cocoa butter items in it, and especially for that emergency, you gotta, ladies like to have their hair braided or whatever, but if you need that little bit of moisturizer, that all-in-one that's in the cabin bathroom is not going to do it. So I thought this might be a nice thing to have on hand just in case you need it. So it's got the regular cocoa butter lotion. It's got a what is this? The Moisture Boost shampoo. Um, it's got the conditioner with coconut oil in it. I'm not exactly sure what this one is for, but it has vitamin D and it's color safe cocoa butter and biotin cream styler. Hello, Dengeti. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Team Reese says toward the end of the cruise, there was a lot of movement. Okay. I mean, I'm not scheduled on Icon anytime soon, but it's good to know. And then there was just a little bit of toothpaste, the Crest Brilliance shower cap, toothbrush. Ooh, it's kind of a small toothbrush, but that's okay. It'll do the job. And some dental floss, the little picks. So anyway, all that to say is I don't know if you guys have seen those or seen others that have more of a variety of products that I've just never seen this one before. So I was happy to grab it, and I will keep it in my bag just in case. Good evening, my sister. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? It's skincare. I want it. Keisha saying good morning. It's me, Dewey. How are you? Good. My Beyonce Keisha, love you, dear. Good morning, Scratch and Pete. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Happy Saturday to you. So, what do you guys Do you keep a bag sort of ready for your travels, or are you constantly picking up or looking for new things to put into the bag? I don't know, Keisha, I think you may have shared it with us before, but we're talking about the cruise checklist. I don't really use a cruise or packing checklist, but I'm not saying it's not a bad idea to take a look at them and see, it might spark your thoughts on something that you never even thought you might need. Like Kiki's talking about the stuff for motion sickness. You know, even though I know that I am prone to motion sickness and I'm always prepared on the largest ship in the world, I would think those stabilizers were stabilizing, and that absolutely would not be a concern. So, all that to say is you always want to be as prepared as you can be, because when you're far from a store. You're far from a store. Keisha's saying hello, my favorite Pete at Scratch and Pete. Oh, that's sweet. Yes, my pretty Beyonce sister. I love friendship. I tried to study English with YouTube. That's okay. You're doing good. You're doing very well. um, Keisha, yes, I use checklists for everything. It's not a bad practice, Keisha. It's not a bad practice. We know who to check with then, because she's gonna be prepared. So I just was kind of like flipping through. I don't even know who this is. This is by Cruisily. I just found one randomly online this morning, and so far as they have it broken down by clothing, and your formal clothing for men and for women. Something that like is immediately popping out in the formal clothes for men is a dress belt. Who has been running around, either they forgot their belt, or right before you go on the cruise, trying to find a dress belt so that you have it for dress up nights. Um, and for the ladies, the formal clothes. I still like to dress up, so I think this is appropriate. The evening gown or cocktail dress, dress pants, dress blouse, shoes, sandals, and jewelry. I've definitely have I'm not a big shoe person, so I always try to like make sure I have a couple of my shoes can go with multiple outfits, so I'm not having to carry so many and have that weigh down the suitcase. But yeah, you might not want to wear your pool flip flops with your fancy dress. So look at those shoes. Um, yes, I saw that about Ray forgetting his cufflinks. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not something that you're necessarily putting on every day. I mean, I know Ray is a sharp dresser, so he just forgot his though the ones he wanted to wear that evening. He's already got his cufflinks handy. But yeah, you do forget things, so the checklist comes in handy, and I think if you start earlier on it's for the best. Um, I'm doing great at Team Reach Travel. Sorry, making eggs. Make your eggs, Scott. I have not made breakfast yet. Just having some tea. I'll do that after I finish talking to you guys. Pete and cruising in my Beyonce Keisha. Happy Valentine. Oh, happy Valentine's to you as well. Yes. I'm sure everybody is going to be making plans, if they haven't already, for Valentine's Day. No worries. Make me some too, please. Exactly. I'm hungry. Make me some too. Keisha says, I love LifeWell Cruise Planner. Already using it for my July cruise. There you go. So yeah, I was thinking that I was going to be talking about it in terms of spring break cruises, and I don't know if you guys are heading out on spring break cruises. Maybe Team Reese, you guys are staying on the go, or you guys heading out on a spring break cruise. I won't be cruising until June, and then that is when I go to Alaska. So, excuse me, my normal Caribbean packing will have to be adjusted just a little bit. So I thought maybe I will take a look at the checklist and see if there's something that I had not even thought about before. Happy Valentine's, Dewey. I got enough for everyone. Come on over. You can't tease people about food. Excuse me, about food, Scott. Excuse me. They show up. So make sure you really have enough. That's sweet. Thanks so much, my Beyonce Keisha Knowles. You my idol diva sister. Okay, now I'll upload my short video. Oh, nice. That's sweet. Thanks for that. Um, okay, so those were like, have you? Ray forgot his cufflinks. Have you guys left anything else like clothing wise that you really wish you had brought with you? I know. I think it was probably a couple years ago now. I was helping my parents head out on their cruise out of. They were going out of Fort Lauderdale that time, and they had other people going with them. It was sort of a group cruise. Let me take that back. It was a group cruise, not one that they were organizing, but their friends lived in the same area, so they decided to kind of carpool and trying to get all the luggage in the cars so they could head out. Somehow, my dad left his garment bag in the garage, so, of course, the garment bag had all of his dress clothes in it for dinner. So, I think that cruise was a lot of him borrowing from his friends. They may do and mix and match some jackets and pants, but you want your own things. Especially, my mom is very much the planner and coordinator of the outfits. So they had a great time, of course, but they did not have his normal suits, and I think he had the cufflinks, but in the belt because that was in the different bag, but not the suits. No spring break cruise for us. You're still recovering, huh? I'm just wishful thinking. I definitely, I definitely am ready to get back on a cruise ship. It's like been a long stretch, and I am planning better for the future. Looking forward to this video, Dengeti. Yes. Team Reese saying hey to Scratch and Pete. Poor Pops. I think he was okay. I mean, he felt bad because he knew my mom had done all of this stuff to get them ready. You know what I mean? But not like I don't know. I was gonna say girls borrow things from each other, but it wasn't as big of a deal for him. He borrowed from his buddies. They made do, and he was able to go to formal night, which was the big thing, and got some nice pictures. So it all worked out in the end. But of course, had they been just traveling by themselves, I think it would have been a bigger deal because mom's not a fan of the buffets. She definitely wants to do the sit down restaurants. So yeah. I wanted to go on the Radiance for my birthday since I'm convinced I got sick from the plane ride from the Jubilee. Was gonna drive to LA, but my bank account says no. Bugs Bunny meme. Can't see the meme, but that's funny. Yeah, I mean, we got big plans. We got big dreams. The bank account is really gonna have to get in line. It's causing issues. It's causing issues trying to stop us from doing all the things we want to do. I've never been more tired in my life. Now, do you think that's the ship itself, or because and you have done a fabulous job in getting content and producing content and letting us see it all, feel like we were there with you. But do you feel like you did a whole lot extra, a whole lot more than you would have normally done, or is it just that the ship was so big and had so much, and you did so much at your ports and everything? Um, Next cruise may be with Warmstrong for the Margaritaville of the Seas on their new ship in June. Okay, yeah, and that's going to be out of Tampa, right? I think Edna's World and Life with V are going to be on that as well. I don't know if that's the actual, is that the inaugural of that cruise? So they are trying to plan a meetup when they get down here for that. So I will definitely try to see them then. And I'm definitely curious. I know you guys have been talking about this new Margaritaville of the Seas ship. And don't get me wrong, I love to cruise and I can have a good time, but I'm definitely wondering how the new ship will be. I think it's a new ship. You know, it's not a brand new build like the Icon or whatever, but I think it's a newer ship. My hesitation with going on the other Margaritaville SC is that I know how old that ship is, and it's been many things, and it wasn't exactly the most comfortable then. So I would like to get that thought out of my head that the ship is not going to be comfortable. I'm sure it will be if they're going through all the trouble of renovating and bringing a new one over and keep going. So um, controversial, laughing at Kiki. I want to try Radiance too. Yes. We want to pop on down to, or pop on over to LA and check it out, right? Cool, Scott. Love it seeing you and Bill together. Sorry, I missed your AJ campaign live stream last night. Was Scott said he's going to be on again in a couple hours. Keisha, what time today, Scott? To catch you again. Looks like a nice ship. Team Reese. Marjorie saying good morning to controversial cruising. Thank you, Keisha. Don't worry, girl. Fearless Rambler has good video on the Radiance. I think Pedroza Travel also probably. Yeah, they both put out good content, and I know Pedroza is all up and down the West Coast. Good morning, CME Traveling. Popped in to say good morning. We drove 5 hours to Brunswick, Georgia yesterday from Southern Virginia. Just ate breakfast, and now we're headed on to Titusville for our MSC cruise tomorrow. Lunch at Buc-ee's. What Buc-ee's? I've yet to go to Buc-ee's. I needed an excuse to drive over. Which one are you going to? You going to Daytona? What time are you going to be there? Should come meet you at Buc-ee's. But that's good. Safe travels, and yes, have fun on your MSC cruise heading out tomorrow. Which ship is that? If you guys are still here, Scratch and Pete saying hi to Marjorie and to CME. Kiki says we definitely did more than normal. Never pushed a vlog out while on a ship, so that was a first. Yes, plus daily IG, TikTok, and YouTube reels, and on spending time with friends. Yeah, I know it's like a good tired, but you did a lot. You did a lot. It all looks fabulous, and thanks for sharing it all. I can't imagine. I can't imagine how not only you guys, but everybody who was on the ship. And I remember talking to Yachty from Happily Ever Yachty, excuse me, before that, and you too before you guys headed out, and was like, the expense of that cruise everybody was going to have to work. If you were in the cabin, you're going to have to hold a camera. You're going to have to set up the tripod. You're going to have to something. Everybody is going to have to contribute to pushing out the content to make it all worth your while. So you guys did that, and I know, rest up. But at least you have your memories to help you while you're resting. Bam Manola, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Alisa, where can I find your address? I'm going to try to send you a postcard when I'm in Mexico or Honduras. Oh, that would be so awesome. Yes, I'm gonna have to start making myself a little note because I'm bad about my own announcements. The post office box, the address is on my about page, as well as on the video about the postcard exchange. I did learn kind of the hard way from the post office that I cannot use the YouTube channel name in addressing the mail to that box. It's not a business. They will not. It has to be your formal name or your formal business name in order to have mail delivered to that box. So if you're kind enough to send me a postcard, it is to Alisa Haynes at P.O. Box 950199 in Lake Mary, Florida 32795. So again, it's on my about page. It's on the video about the postcard exchange comment box, and I will put it in the comment box of this live too, since we're talking about it. Thank you so much, Bam Manola. I think that is awesome, and I really appreciate the try. Well, we're going to have faith that the mail is going to come on through and it's going to get here no problem. Thank you so much for participating. I appreciate that. And again, a big shout out to Scott at Controversial Cruising, who sent me something as well. And I need to go and check the box. Totally miscommunication there, Scott. I didn't catch you in time before you sent that in the mail. So my apologies on that. But I've been to the post office enough now that I'm hoping they're gonna just be kind and give it to me if it shows up. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But Scott did a shout out video on I don't even know what day that was. Here I am asking for postcards, and I did not know that there was a send a friend postcard day. So Scott, thank you again for that. And if you guys haven't seen his short, go over and check it out. Keisha saying, hey there to Kurt and Marcia. It was a great time though, no complaint, all cause it was amazing. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. And, I already wanted to go on it, but y'all didn't help. Now I really want to go on it. It looks amazing. It looks like you had a fantabulous time. And like I said, you're tired, but it's a good tired. It's a good tired. You've got your memories, you got your content, you met a ton of people. So many content creators were out there and on board. So I'm glad it's all good. Controversial Cruising. I'm actually going live with Embarkation now in 17 minutes. Then an hour after that, I'll be on with Jimmy, Denise, and Kenny. Okay, wait. What? We missed that? There's a whole cruise going on? You're going live with Embarkation? Okay, well, we will have to try and catch you on that you're going to be on for a little while and can see you on your boarding day. Have a great time. Kiki saying, hey to seeing me traveling. Seeing me traveling. Alisa wants to know what Buc-ee's. I want to know what ship. Very good point. I do want to know what ship as well. Which MSC cruise ship are you heading out on? I was just trying to catch them. I can't join them on the cruise, so I thought I could meet you at the Buc-ee's. I've been trying to connect. We've been trying to connect for a little while, so that's funny. Um, Thanks for the reminder. Focus. I gotta focus. It's cruise time. This is cruise chat. We're going to talk about Buc-ee's in another video. Bamanola saying good morning to Pete and to Miss Keisha. Hey there, Billy. Thanks, Keisha, for putting the post office box address in there. I appreciate it. Um, hey, Scott. Hi, Bama. MSC Seashore should be at Buc-ee's in St. Augustine. Oh, map says in less than 2 hours. All right. Well, I won't make it then. Show us what you get at Buc-ee's. I've never been, so I'm always fascinated by the things that people say they found and tried at Buc-ee's. I think the closest one to me would be in Daytona. There's another one in, excuse me, Ocala, but St. Augustine is a couple of hours further away, so I would not make it. But you guys have fun. That's so weird. Why would they care as long as the address is correct? That's what I thought. But no, it has to be the name of the person, of the address, or if you are a actual registered business, you can use that business name, but it's not. It's an Okandusky on the YouTube channel name. So that's fine. I just wish that I had known that before because I would have told you all from the beginning. Um, in fact, they're like, "What is all this? What is?" It was a thing. Anyway, um, controversial saying hi to Bama. Hello, together we travel. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Happy Saturday morning to you. Are you guys prepping for a cruise? Did you just get off a cruise? I started off by saying I got a little bit of spring fever, and it's going to be a little warmer and sunnier here today. So it's making me think about getting ready for the next adventure. I wish it was going to be during spring break, and we all have spring breaks at different time, but that they start rolling through town here in February. So February to like early April is the spring break time. So just wondering slash jealous slash living vicariously through anybody heading out on a spring break cruise. Now I know what to put. Thanks, Keisha. Yes. Thank you, Scott. Controversial cruising. You're welcome, friend. I thought it was such a great idea. You're doing this. This isn't my first or last care package to you. Oh, thanks so much, Scott. That's really, really nice of you. I appreciate it. And I will be sure to let you know when the packages come. I am going to go buy that box today. I'm not sure. Maybe I have a surprise or two there already, and I hope that first package does come on through. 91 days until the Carnival Horizon to the ABC Islands. Woohoo! Beautiful. That's going to be a good time. That's going to be a good time. How long is your cruise? At least 7 days, but probably a little bit longer. How long is that one? Sounds fun. I just smashed a thumbs up. Thanks, Bamanola. Yes, you guys, again, I'm not good at the announcements, so thanks. I'm so glad you guys know how this goes. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up for me. And if I have anybody just listening along, but you're having fun along with us, please go ahead and subscribe. I don't know what my current subscriber count is, but I'm trying to get to that magical halfway 500 mark, and I think I'm in the within 30, less than 40. I need to do that. So, Bama, if you wouldn't mind, you can type in your spiel about. Don't forget to tell your friends, the lady at Walmart, the garbage man, Anybody, everybody, subscribe. Um, Sounds wonderful, Will. Looking forward to those live streams and vlogs. Yes, those will be beautiful. Beautiful. Enjoy CME traveling. Yes, I'm sure they will have a great time and we will see all about it as well. Hey, Michael, how are you? Hello and good morning. And rest of the family in the live chat. Happy Saturday, fam. Happy Saturday. I mean, I will, I guess I'll save that for the Monday mood check, but this week was rough. So I don't know about you guys, but I was definitely looking forward to the weekend. So, yes, happy Saturday. Enjoy. Um, Keisha's saying, hey to Michael the Realist. T. Reed saying, together we travel. Nice. Sounds amazing. It does sound amazing. Um, Oh, you never been to Bucky's? I know what's coming to you next. I I have not been to Bucky's, and like I said, we have. It was a big thing when they came. They started opening a year ago. About that, maybe a little more, a little longer than that. Opening up here, and I think I'm probably about equal distance away from the two that are closest. One I know is in the Daytona Beach area, and one is in the Ocala area. And I keep saying I'm gonna have to just take a drive over there one day, and maybe I still will. So no, I have not yet been to Bucky's, and sounds like it's it's worth the trip. It's worth checking out. So enjoy your time at Bucky's. I was super excited when Wawa came to town. That's what I grew up with from Pennsylvania. Love Wawa. And I'm not saying Wawa's got nothing on Bucky's. I'm just saying it looks a little different. So yeah, I want to check it out. Good morning, Leonard Family Fun. Hey, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Happy Saturday to you. What's going on, Tanisha? Are you guys getting ready for a spring break cruise or any cruise that you're counting down to? I was kind of saying how I need to make sure I start looking at those supplies in the old cruise bag. I found this little pack at Walmart, and was happy to see, more of a diversity of products in these little pouches because it's just nice to have. I don't mind putting together my own little containers of things that I like to use, but it's nice to have a backup and something that I would um, actually use. So be on the lookout for some different things this year. I think in the old travel section, you might be surprised that they have some different products. Um, Okay, gotta run live for the next 2 hours for HH4C. Cruising for and love y'all. Thanks so much, Scott. Have a great live. Have a wonderful Saturday and a great cruise, apparently. Have fun, have fun, have fun. Um, hey Keisha, how are you? Tanisha says, you too, Scott. Maybe I'll catch you live today. Kiki saying, hey, Leonard Family Fun. I'm okay, Miss Tanisha. Scratching Pete saying hi to Leonard Family Fun. Hey, Team Reach Travels, how are you? Hate saying hey to Scratching Pete. Alisa, you gotta use some Goga's tutorial to get Nightbot set up. Okay. The last time I tried to set up Nightbot, it was timing everybody out. So maybe I do need a tutorial. I will look at that. And if you guys are not familiar with yoga with Goga, that Keisha is mentioning. Goga is such a great guy. He does do yoga, and he does show us that. But he also is a great YouTube um, supporter. Has lots of knowledge, and he likes to show us all kinds of tips and tricks and helpful things to help us grow our channels and interact with our supporters. And he's just a wealth of knowledge. So he has done all kinds of tutorials, from how to set your channel up for a raid, how to like Keisha's saying, how to set up your Nightbot, just all kinds of things, and really goes in depth in showing you step by step and how you can do those things. So I'm sure Goga's tutorial would help me out with my Nightbot. I do have to say that I'm a little hesitant after my last go around, where I don't want to time all my friends out. I need you guys to keep me company. But if it could be helpful in dropping links and all that good stuff, I will give it another go. Yeah, we got off the Jubilee on the 3rd. We met at Controversial Cruising, and Anthony on the move on the Jubilee. Oh, that's nice. It's an 8-day cruise. Okay, yeah, knew it would have to be on the longer side for all of the ABC islands that you're going to hit up. That's awesome. It's National Don't Cry Over Spilled Milk Day, but I will cry because I'm not on a ship. 14 more days into the Jubilee. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to cry, Tanisha. 14 days. You got this, girl. You will be on board in no time at all. And I hope you guys have a great trip. Give it a thumbs up from Will. What's Keisha saying? Whoops. I wanna cruise longer. I want to do longer cruises. Y'all make it seem amazing. Yes, that is the goal. I mean, the goal is any cruise ship, right? Any cruise right now. Any spring break cruise would be just great. But yeah, I 7 days are my thing, and I would like to get to the point where I could go longer, or do back to backs or side by sides or something. Just extend that time. 3 hours. I will be getting on the Carnival Jubilee again. Bamanola, have an amazing time. All of you guys head not on the Jubilee. It looks very, very fun, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. So can't wait to see everything you put out from the Carnival Jubilee. So far, it looks pretty good. No crying, Miss Tanisha. You'll be in soon enough. Exactly. You will be there. You'll be there in no time at all. Keisha saying, yes, Bamanola Adventures, 3 hours. 3 hours. You can do it. You got this. Have a great time. Keisha, okay, but it's also National Umbrella Day, and rain is expected here. I'll hide my tears in the rain. Well, hey, Tanisha, let it rain now, so that it's nothing but clear, sunny skies when you head out. When you head out. Have fun, Bamanola. Thanks. Thanks, Keisha and Team Reese from Will. LOL. I can help you with the taming Nightbot too. Just got to change up the settings to make him not so sensitive. He's very sensitive, Nightbot. Nightbot, I just want you to keep out any bots or trolls. My friends are welcome. Don't time them out. Yes, Kiki, I will absolutely take you up on that. And I think you tried to help me out before, but we were kind of missing each other. So let me know when you have time. That would be great. Yeah, you just need to turn off the default settings for the timing out of emojis in all caps and such. Yeah. Um, I'll go check out Goga too. I remember you interviewing him. Yes, check out Goga. He has a great international community, but there are a lot of us Americans over there having a good time with him. Well, Keisha, you moderate for him too, so you can say better than I can. But he how often he goes live. I know he does a Sunday and a Wednesday, and then I think he's just kind of whenever the moment hits him, and he has lots to say. He's very funny and a very fun guy. So people like to come in and tease each other and joke with each other at first, but then he does get down to business and shares great information. And he would love to see more new friends come on in and join the fun. So yes, please go check out Yoga with Goga. Um, Leonard Family Fun, 14 days is right around the corner. I know. She got this. That's nothing. I don't know who posted their was it 91 days? I think I'm still 100 plus. So you got this. You're on that shit right now in your mind. um, if I didn't have to work much of these 14 days, it wouldn't be so painful. I know work is very inconvenient and I love my job, but if I could be cruising right now, I hear you. I hear you. Well, get through the work so you can go have fun. Team Reese saying nice, Bam Manola. 14 days was just right. As terms of 14 days, are you talking about the number of days for a cruise or 14 days just right? You can make it. You got this, Tanisha. Yes, Team Reese Travels checked in last night. The naming ceremony has us boarding late and leaving late, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Bam Manola saying hi to Team Reese. Together we travel. It is so much closer to the 400 plus days we had when we booked it. I'm so excited. Can't wait to get up on the 23rd to hit the road to Galveston. Yeah, you should be excited. You should be excited. And 2 weeks is enough time for that last minute. I think that's last minute cruise prep. Double check your lists. Make sure you're not forgetting anything, um, so that you can have it all with you in that suitcase you take on board. Say hello to Gabby from the Fun Squad if you get a chance to chat with her. Let her family. We'll do. We'll do at Together We Travel. Yes, Goga's live streams are Sundays noon and Wednesday at 11:30 and Friday morning pop-up live streams. Yes, I saw one pop up from him. I guess it was yesterday. Who are you, darling, or something like that. So I have to go back and watch that one. I'm sure he's given some tips on, sort of branding. I'm guessing from the title, how to distinguish your channel and represent yourself. So go and check it out. Yes, we did a 14-day cruise to Greenland and Canada on the Legend back in August. Yeah, those are goals. A 14-day cruise is definitely goals for me. I'll get there. I'll get there. So thank you for leading the way there and showing us all about it. I bet that was a nice cruise. I need to watch videos. You have them posted. Yes. Watch the videos, soak it all up. If you can't get there right now, I'll tide you over. Yes, the Who Are You Darling was about updating your about page description. Okay. See, figured that. Good morning, Regina Nixon. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Happy Saturday to you. We're kind of just chatting about getting ready for cruises. I'm hoping that you all are heading out on a spring break cruise. I am not. I won't be cruising it until June, but the countdown is on. I am always in the mood for a cruise. And I think Scott at Controversial Cruising was saying earlier, it's not that I don't want to go, it's that the bank account says no. So if you guys are heading out for spring break, I am happy for you, and I will totally live through you watching your videos and seeing your stories. So get ready if you are heading out. When or do any of you have to worry about spring break as far as kids in school? When are your spring breaks? Like I said, I know it's going to go from February until April. They call it the rolling spring break as it hits different areas of the country. And I know we're going to start seeing lots of spring breakers here in the Orlando area real soon. So, okay, Regina says cruising in about 22 days. Yay! Leonard Family Fun is heading out in 14 days, and then you're not too far behind in the 22 days. Where are you going, Regina? What ship? Where to? How long? Sorry, we're full of questions this morning. I have had some tea, so I'm awake already. We did post. It was different in that we were on the water for 7 days straight before we saw land again. Oh, now how did you like that? That is a long. So was it a transatlantic? Was it a repositioning cruise? How 7 days? I'm sorry, lots of questions. Lots of questions. 7 days straight on the water. I'm convinced bank accounts can be true haters. I know, it's just rude. It's just rude. You have big dreams, you have big plans, and then for the bank account to just crush you like that, it's not right. It's not right. Last week of March for us for spring break. Okay. So right around for the Easter week. Together, yes. Thumbs up from Together We Travel, Regina. Yes, I got my middle school son and college daughter both on spring break in March, 2 weeks apart. Yeah, I know they're spread out. Your daughter's is probably, I'm guessing, first, right? The colleges are, I think, a little earlier, but maybe not. But yeah, 2 weeks apart. And that's why I know you were looking for cruises or something to do with the two of them. It'd be nice if it was on the same schedule, right? I don't know, or maybe they want separate time with mom. That's nice too. I'm going to my first planner conference in April. We'll be on the Arlington, Dallas area. Planners from across the U.S. and abroad will be there. Martha Stewart is a featured speaker. Oh, wow. That sounds really nice. Really nice. And I'm guessing the weather will be very nice in April in Arlington, Dallas area. I don't know what it's like now, but I know Texas has, more seasons than Florida does. You know what I mean? Like they experience more of the changes in weather, although we've all had too long, in my opinion, a stretch of cold here. So, but anyway, I hope that's a great conference for you and that you learn a lot and you get to mix and mingle with Martha Stewart. I wonder if, Snoop Dogg is going to show up. They're buds. Regina says 8 nights to Aruba, Bonaire, and Labadee on Adventures of the Seas. Yay, Regina! That sounds lovely. have a great time. I know you got, 20 something days, but it's going to go by fast. So get ready, girl. Get ready. Okay, together we travel. I'll go look for those videos. It took getting used to it. It wasn't a transatlantic. It was a Carnival calls a journey cruise. Ah, nice. Yeah. Now, as long as it's calm seas, I think I could do that. But of course, it's the luck of the draw. Like Keisha was, not sorry, not Keisha, Kiki was saying earlier about unexpectedly having some rough water, or they felt a lot of movement at a certain point on the icon. So I like my sea days, and I wouldn't mind having a longer stint of sea days, but it could be a double-edged sword if you start feeling it. You know what I mean? And you want some land, you want some dry land. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll have to look at that. I don't think I've ever heard it called a journey cruise before, but that sounds really interesting. Sounds like a neat itinerary. Together we travel 14-day. Okay, you posted the playlist. Nice. So go check that out, you guys. Yeah, it should be pretty decent weather close to ours here in Alabama. Yes. Okay, good. I hope so. I hope you have a good weather and a good time. Thanks, Keisha. Yes, thanks, Keisha, for posting that. Gotta run. Peace and blessings all. Have a great day, a great Saturday, and a good weekend. Have fun. Have fun. We're all wondering if Snoop will show up. Would be nice if so. It would be nice. It'd be very interesting. Talk about, it seems like a unlikely friendship, but apparently they're buds. Regina, that sounds wonderful. Excuse me, it does sound like a great trip, Regina. You're welcome. Together we travel. Bye, Will. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, that hour flew by, you guys. Thanks so much for coming in and keeping me company and helping me spread the word. I really appreciate it. Um, I, I was saying about getting ready for your cruises, if they're in 14 days or 22 or 91 or plus 100. I have not really used the cruise packing checklist before, but they are out there, and it might, spark a thought, just to go through it and to look at one to see if there's something you may not have been thinking about. I only kind of mentioned the clothes, but there are way more categories of your personal items. Of course, you're going to make sure you have your documents and your chargers and your prescriptions and your sunglasses. Make sure you have sunscreen if you're heading to the Caribbean. Sunscreen is for everybody. Every human has skin. You need sunscreen. And that Caribbean sun is strong. So have your sunscreen, have your hats, all that good stuff. Yes, Regina, have a great weekend. You all have a great weekend. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Monday night for the Monday mood check at 7 p.m. Eastern. I have some shorts again coming up next week. They were they're more about the Titanic exhibit that I went to, which was a lot of fun, and just other cruise stuff. So check those out. And I'm going to get out and about today because it's going to be warm and sunny. And so I'm sure I'll find some other little mini adventure. That exhibit looked cool. It is really cool. If you're just a cruise lover, or if you are interested in history, or um, the history of the Titanic, everybody seems still to this day is fascinated by the Titanic. It's very interesting. They have lots of them, and I guess they have several exhibits across the country this one here in Orlando. I know I've seen people talking about the one in Tennessee, and I think there are a couple of others. So, highly recommend if you're ever near one and able to go check that out. Do. Um, Thanks, Alisa. Glad I caught you. I'm glad you caught me too, Keisha, still lying here in bed. I'm not judging. It's your Saturday. You do you. Good morning, Sharon Tyreman. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. We were actually just wrapping up here talking about getting ready for cruises. So feel free, stick around, watch the replay. Hopefully, you guys are getting ready for a cruise or heading out on a cruise sometime soon. I won't be going until June, but I am ready. I am ready, and I know you guys are too. So, again, thank you for always being willing to come in and chat with me about cruises. I appreciate it. Again, if you can, join me on Monday night at 7 p.m. And until I see you next time, take good care. Happy Saturday, everybody.